Hey everyone, this is Dan, First Person Looter, and I am going to be reacting to the Borderlands 4 State of Play, and I am very excited for this because, as we all know, my username, First Person Looter, comes from the fact that I learned about looter shooters because of this game here. So, I platinumed Borderlands 2. I played 1. I played 3. I played the pre-sequel. So I'm very excited. I mean, nothing looks too different in Borderlands 4 versus 3 from what we've seen so far, but maybe my mind will be completely changed after this. This does look a little blurry, this like banner. Oh shit, okay. Here we go. Minute and 30 seconds, it changed. That caught me off guard. I went to the Gearbox website, YouTube channel, and I didn't see them have a stream. Maybe they have it on their Twitch or something, but IGN seems to be the only thing that is just the stream and not someone else's reaction, so okay. Oh. This feels like it's PlayStation. I mean, it says State of Play, which is what PlayStation does. Oh, so maybe it was on the PlayStation blog. I didn't think to look at that. Maybe I should do that now. Sweet. Okay. Oh, this looks way better. Oh my god. Nice and crisp. Okay, so there is a PlayStation one. Alright. I hope my network can handle streaming this 4K. I love my network. It does mostly everything good, but sometimes this streaming at 4K is not good. At least on mobile, but here we go. Randy Pitchford. Hi, I'm Randy. Yep. I hope that the story is better, or at least the villain is better. Trailer features a trailer.
What use is a vault hunter? What use is a killer? Of brutes.
I know it's not gonna look like this.
Taking, running, and gunning natural disaster. You are, in a word,
it's a little jittery.
Mayhem.
I think that's the stream.
I take that personally.
Come on. There we go. Okay.
Nothing wrong, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of hot. No, nothing wrong with a little bit.
Is this supposed to be like 24 frames a second? I was gonna say that. Oh. And this was done in Unreal Engine 4, apparently?
Be advised, a citywide curfew has been enacted. Violators will be shot on sight.
Which group of bad guys is this? Are they part of one of the groups we already know? Like Atlas? It kind of looks Atlas-y, sort of.
Heyo! I'm Randy Pitchford, founder of Gearbox Entertainment. Today, we're giving you our deepest look yet at Borderlands 4. All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage all running on PlayStation 5 Pro.
Oh, okay.
Since creating the looter-shooter genre nearly 16 years ago, we've continued to refine the formula, delivering better loot, greater freedom, and endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we push things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever.
Sounds like an
All new
Apple.
movement, abilities,
Best iPhone
bigger and
yet.
badder enemies, and a brand new planet, all in service of making you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players with incredible new places and a great story. And for our longtime Borderlands fans,
I hope.
we're throwing back to our more grounded tone while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before.
What does that mean, grounded tone?
This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk, let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
I'm gonna want to play it regardless, even if the story is absolute shite. I'm gonna want.
Borderlands is an unforgiving sci-fi universe where life is cheap and guns are plentiful. You play as a Vault Hunter, a badass mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
Oh, really?
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy to devastating effect. She can use that energy to empower herself, or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
I like the Jacob's pistol she had
And
for a
because
second.
everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can digistruct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp arc knives.
These are 2 of our 4 new Vault Hunters that you can play at launch.
Borderlands
At
4
launch,
takes
so there'll
place
be
on
more
Kairos,
after that.
an all-new planet steeped in conflict. For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines.
Look at that little thing that
Anyone
was
who
down
stepped out
there.
of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
That is until 6 years ago when Elpis showed up. This
Atlas.
rogue moon was teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3 by the legendary Vault Hunter Lilith. When it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos.
Thirst scrap.
The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
I'll just go
Now
back in
people
time.
all across Kairos have started rising up, some even ripping out their bolts, and chunks of their brain along with it.
Here it comes!
That's the situation our Vault Hunters have crash-landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark. As you explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return, like Zane and Moxie. You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
I didn't know Zane was a favorite.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
How come everyone talking just sounds so man?
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you everywhere,
Oh, okay.
hacking order tech, scanning the environment, and helping guide you to objectives.
Like there's just enough that it sounds like they're trying to be
enough of
like,
all that.
yeah, here we
Let's get into
go.
the game.
But it sounds sarcastic almost, like they don't actually seem excited about it, but they're sarcastically.
Thanks to our improved lobby
Ooh.
system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly. And with full crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
Okay.
Today, we're venturing into Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore.
Is there more than Kairos in
There's
this
next to
game?
no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
I like that.
For our current mission,
So no
we need
loading
to break
time.
into a secret black site located deep in the mountains. One of the Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lichter, has been conducting grotesque experiments on locals.
What was your name?
It's up to us to stop it.
All right, let's get moving. Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add
Okay.
a ton of utility to combat.
Oh, good. It's definitely, this is
As
jittery,
you
right?
traverse, you'll uncover a vast and beautiful
Is
world.
that because I'm in 4K? Oh.
And to bring Kairos to life,
Maybe.
we've introduced dynamic weather and events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
There's also plenty of local wildlife to contend with, like these Cratch, flying beasts who attack in flocks. Cratch, flying beasts
No,
who
it
attack
still looks
in
like-
flocks.
Still looks jittery. Oh, interesting. It almost looks old-fashioned, the
We've come across a
numbers
silo,
and
one of
the
several
health
new
bar above them.
activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally
Activities.
discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Kairos. There's no need to pick up a mission first. These are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
Silos house old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
Man, it looks so old school.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon.
Maybe that's what they meant. That's what they meant by grounded. The health bars are no longer like slanted. It's just square. It's at an angle, but it doesn't have the slanted end to it. It's just a box.
Now that we're in charge, we can fast travel to the silo.
And is
And
like,
as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
there's multiple vaults on. Okay. Vaults are
Let's
now
get
just a
after
thing you go do all the time. Can you zip line down that wire? This is like a Jacob's. Oh, it's an SMG? Oh,
Another nice thing about silos is you can zip line up and take off.
Yeah, like the level and stuff is just down there. It's not a bar across the bottom. That's crazy.
And if that's not fast enough for you, you can always pull out your personal vehicle, the Digirunner. Just hop on, hit boost, and get rolling.
You can customize the body, paint job, and even how it handles.
And because this is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
Because this is Borderlands, you must believe it has guns.
As you traverse, you'll encounter a host of dynamic events. From order patrols to world bosses, there's always something to shoot and loot.
Okay, cool. I like that. And of course, he's playing someone on a PlayStation, so you get a little PlayStation icon. Okay.
All
You
right,
resume.
we're coming up on an order outpost. Let's see the new movement abilities in action.
And the red bar means what? That you're in you're in like a enemy territory. They're still called badasses. Good.
Chaining our new traversal abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever.
Sliding.
You can dash
I like
in
to
and out of
slide.
melee attacks, dodge projectiles, or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
Oh, you can slam the ground. Very good. Turning is very slow. But maybe they're doing that deliberately to... A lot of these demos have it very smooth and controlled cameras, so everyone watching can follow along. Oh, well, that's cool. Very good. Open the
Now, I know
open
that
the
there's a
box.
vault fragment around here somewhere, but we've got a mission to get back to. Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to go.
We're meeting up with none other than the Tigra Partali herself, Amara. She's a former vault hunter and exotic pet sitter from Borderlands 3. She came to Kairos in search of Lilith and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
Don't
thought Lilith died, but I guess not.
Play in a moment, huh? Ugh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations with animals.
New use station.
You don't use security like that unless
Who's
you've
the
got
main
something to
bad
hide.
guy, though?
This must be the path to the black side.
Agreed. But if Lilith is on the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
Ooh, your specialty. Please, be my guest.
I don't remember Amara's voice sounding like that, but maybe who knows?
Come, let's throw some light on this black site of his.
Sounds way deeper than I remember it.
This place is crawling with creeps. Clear them out.
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands, and we've put a ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party.
Oh, good.
This
Okay,
way,
that's what they.
everyone
Yeah,
can
that's
tune
what they
the
did in 3.
experience to
Good,
their
good, good.
liking.
It's
And
the
you don't
loot.
have to worry about Loot Ninja stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player.
That's
Plus,
yep.
if you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your friends.
And 2-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op.
Good,
Regardless of how you
awesome.
play, we just want you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
Awesome.
What the hell is that?
What is that? It's not that deep.
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the product of Lictor's twisted mind. Another of his experiments. If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think what he's doing to Lilith. We need to get inside. That air vent. Let's check it out. Hermes is really creeped out in here. Not me, obviously. Hermes.
Now that we're in the black site, let's take a moment to talk about loot. In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics
so different
and
looking.
trademarks.
Wow. So different looking.
There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons, the elemental expertise of Maliwan, Vladoff, who solve lower accuracy.
Is there going to be a new brand?
The toss to reload Tedior, or Torg with explosions. We also have 3 new ones. The Orc
3?
with powerful charge and release blasts, fully auto rippers, and the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
But that's just the start.
Okay, the other
We've
guns in
introduced
3
an
could use
all-new
multiple ammo
licensed parts
types.
system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. For instance,
Oh, yeah, okay.
this flat-off assault rifle
They've done
features
that.
a Torg mag, Hyperion shield,
They've been doing that forever.
and a Maliwan elemental switch, meaning it shoots fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating wilder and wilder loot.
Oh,
And
you
that's before even getting into alt-fire modes, underbarrels,
Yeah, all
and
fire
elemental
modes. That's what I was saying. Guns in Part 3
possibilities
could
are
have
truly
multiple
endless.
ammo. So wait, so you can loot
To
the
support playing
different...
with your favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers. Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with Daedalus parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage. This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever.
Yeah,
while
way
also
too much
making
white and
rarity
green.
matter
I know
again.
that that's
This makes for our most
what's supposed to be the
satisfying
most
chase
common,
ever.
but come on.
And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece
And a
of
lot of
gear.
these legendaries in
But
3 were not
Borderlands
as
3,
powerful.
They drop too often. This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable.
Well,
In
I
our new system,
felt
not
less
only do
valuable.
all guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events. We've added the magic back to our loot chase, and we
Okay.
know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite
I
thing.
mean, I didn't mind
Ordnance.
the rate of the
This is
legendary
new gear
drops. I
slot
just
for
wanted
grenades
ones that
and heavy
were
weapons like rocket
useful.
launchers. Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, Ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects.
I'm gonna have to read that
Up
later.
until
I know I'm
I've
not
been
gonna have
using
enough time.
Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble.
Okay.
As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting in near endless freedom to experiment. You can swap unlock augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around.
This is the kind of thing that I would need to stare at for like an hour to understand. You're talking too fast for
Each
me.
Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon. So by swapping guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other element type.
And also, you can pet the cat.
Dead end. Or
Then why didn't you? What the
let's see where
what?
this vent takes us.
But you didn't pet it though.
Gods.
Find Lilith. Okay.
Test tubes?
What are they doing to these poor animals? Let's kill them ourselves. It looks like bullets that hit them also deflect and go in other directions, I guess, to hopefully attack any other enemies.
I'm down. But thankfully, our fight for your life mechanic makes a return. Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit. This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
I'm almost afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Oh, look at these guys. Are those crystals growing out of them?
By the way, if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay. That's right, no more save loading to run bosses.
Oh.
Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
Yeah, well, Borderlands 3 did that. I could go to all the bosses in Borderlands 3. I could do that, and I loved it. But you're saying it like it's the first time.
In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your new skills, gear, and abilities to the ultimate test.
But it's still a giant circular arena with a boss just staying in the one spot. Oh, you jumped up. But mainly you just stay right there, okay?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's like the grave
That's enough of that for now.
bigger one.
But we look forward to showing you much more this June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
And from everyone at Gearbox, thank you for joining us.
Just about every face seemed like they had to fake it. I don't know why. I don't know why they... No, that's smooth. Alright, so it had to be 30 frames a second then, the game, because those graphics were smooth. Okay, well, I want to know who the main boss is, and now I'm definitely curious if Lilith is actually going to be in this game or not. It's shocking, the completely different looking menu system. It's, you know, at least all the other three games, they kind of had similar looking format for how the skill tree was made and everything. But it'll just be something I have to get used to, and I'm going to re-watch that part where they're talking about the skill trees and the specs, and if you can... When they talked about the different parts of the gun, like that was how it's always been in Borderlands. Where it would have a... Yeah, where it would have a doll this and a Atlas that, etc., etc. But I guess you can customize it, so hopefully you can customize it here. Although when I had the game on the Mac, I had the border tool, whatever it was, and I could modify the guns any way I wanted. So maybe that's what they're allowing us to do. Anyway, very cool. I'm Dan, First Person Looter, and I just reacted to the Borderlands 4 State of Play. I'm glad I saw it. I'm hoping for more. I'm excited to play it. Just don't know why people seemed kind of... They were just sort of... It's gonna be a great game, and have fun, everybody. Woo! But okay. All right.